morning, everyone.
Happy Tuesday, your favorite day of the week, Heather.
I know, but you know what? Actually, today is much better. After complaining yesterday morning about my insomnia, I finally got some sleep last night, so I feel so much better.
That is the one plus. I noticed that too on Sunday nights when I don't get a lot of sleep. When Monday night rolls around, I'm out early.
Which is always better.
Yeah, and today we started off the day playing some cornhole.
We had
what
some
can get
fun.
better than that?
Yeah, we have to have our fun when we can, right?
Yeah.
So we were in the green room. We now have cornhole boards, which is so much fun.
You were good, Heather.
I don't know. Socially distant, as you can tell, but we're just having a little bit of fun playing. We're so happy that we got some entertainment in the building. Just something to do. It's so, you know what? It's really hard when there's no one here. It's lonely in the hallways.
I know. It is very lonely.
Celina, you ended up in the weeds quite a bit here.
Oh, I was very aggressive with my throws. They were very off, but Heather, you made it in the hole.
Once.
Ron was good too.
Not caught on camera. That's what you get on camera, is me knocking the board over.
That's good. No, you were great. It was a lot of fun. Something to break up the day.
We're all trying to have fun where we can, because honestly, there's disappointment all around us.
I know.
Let's just face it. So, you know, we block all that out as much as we can, and we focus on the good, and we try to have fun. But yeah, we got more disappointing news.
I know. One of my favorite things is canceled, which...
The Pierogi Fest.
Yes.
We won't keep you in suspense anymore. The Pierogi Fest got canceled. This happens every fall at Kennywood. I actually have never been, but I gotta tell you, carbs on carbs is one of my favorite combinations.
Yes, so last year I was here, I did a live shot for PTL. I ate so much. It was a wonderful day. And they had 40 vendors last year. So many contests, games, entertainment. So if you already bought tickets for this year, the festival is providing a full refund. So that's some good news there.
I love pierogies.
I love them too. So many different flavors.
People from Pittsburgh just don't understand.
No.
You know, we had pierogies at a party on this obviously a while ago, and some of the people there, not from Pittsburgh, what are these things? Oh, they're pierogies, and they're a staple here.
They are a staple. They are good.
Okay, so as we were mentioning, some people have to make their own fun, which is exactly why I was so excited when I found Mr. Helia Girl on TikTok. And what caught my eye was that he was in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, he's hysterical.
So funny. So take a look at some of the videos that we found. His real name is not Mr. Helia Girl or Mr. Steal Ya Girl. I think it's a play off of words. He's so funny. I reached out to him. His name is really Connor Clyde. And the reason why he started this? Bored. He was bored.
And I mean, it's so funny because I love the song too, by the way. Let's hear it for the boys from Footloose. He looks great. But his daughter is in a lot of the videos.
No, this is his niece.
Oh, this is his niece?
Yeah, I reached out to him. He said, because I thought the same thing. Oh, this must be your daughter, because he even has the baby carrier, and I thought this must be his daughter. No, it's his niece.
Well, whenever he does have kids, if he doesn't, he's going to be a fun dad.
And she was loving that.
Oh, my gosh.
By the way, Connor says that he grew up in the North Hills. He now lives in Avalon. And so he said that he and his wife were just trying to find a way to pass the time.
Yeah.
90,000 followers.
90,000 followers.
There were over 1 million likes on his page from all of his videos.
Oh my gosh. Well, it's crazy how you can become so famous on TikTok, Heather.
TikTok famous, as it's called.
TikTok famous. And your video that you posted, I still can't believe a few weeks ago, which was wonderful. It was
crazy.
How many views?
More than 600,000 now.
More than 600,000 views.
This was a Frankie bench pressing.
Yeah.
Not bench pressing. What is it called? It's called a clean.
Yeah,
clean deadlift.
A clean deadlift,
I don't know.
as Ron says. But I
don't know.
It was so impressive.
I don't know what it is.
Whatever he was doing, he lifted you all the way up there.
And one of these.
Yeah, it was really good though. But you're pretty big on TikTok, Heather.
Well,
I need some lessons.
It really is out of boredom, and I have to say, I know there's some controversy around it, but it brings me a lot of entertainment.
Yeah, I like to watch and scroll. Well, we want to talk about someone else who we love. Someone else famous from Pittsburgh, maybe not as famous
as Mr. Helia Girl.
Maybe not as famous as him, but no, Joe Manganiello, who we love, he has come out with a new movie. So this will be released this Friday on Netflix.
Yeah, I got a chance to watch the trailer. I don't know if you watched it or not.
I watched the trailer too. I was curious, what is this about, the sleepover?
All right, so as we're watching part of this video, so the mom here, stay-at-home mom, seemingly normal lifestyle, right? Turns out that she was a former high-end thief, and she gets caught up and entangled in this this theft that happened. They have to retrieve a crown, and it turns out that Joe is her former fiance that her current husband knows nothing about.
Oh,
So.
interesting. Well, I'm game to watch anything with Joe Manganiello in, so I'm definitely going to tune into this one. Yeah, and it's a family-friendly film called The Sleepover, and it's funny because before quarantine, I hardly ever watched Netflix. I mean, I never knew any shows. I never knew Netflix original movies, and now I'm addicted.
Well, yeah, how could you not be? There's nothing else to do.
There's nothing else to do. Why not watch a lot of TV and movies?
All right, take a listen to this.
What are you doing here?
Who's that? Her fiance?
What is happening? We were big-time smugglers.
Then we went into witness protection.
Everything was my fault. I got us involved with a dangerous man named Jean-Paul Dauby.
Jean-Paul Dauby?
Jean-Paul Dauby.
The part's really fun. I think there's going to be a lot of these little moments, laugh out loud funny. I mean, I was cracking up during the trailer alone.
I'm looking forward to seeing something new from him too.
Yeah, it'll be good.
It'll be really good.
You are probably watching Big Brother season 22. Tough to believe that there's already been that many seasons. And Ian Terry of Shaler emerging as a new favorite.
Yep. And Ian, the winner of season 14, is back for the Big Brothers All-Star season. So at the time, he was only 21 years old and says he's much more mature now and socially savvy.
He looks like such a kid there. I mean, we all do at 21, but
I know. It's funny to look back and see, though. And he used his first prize money to pay off his student loans. He also bought a car and he invested in a home.
at 21, I guess that's
21.
probably a good way to pay off some things.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would have done with that kind of money.
I know.
So this time around, he says if he wins, he's going to splurge on himself.
I would too.
I think he deserves it.
Oh yeah, well, another new series, Heather. So I have never watched this, and we want to talk about it because there's also a Pittsburgh connection. It's a CBS reality show, Love Island. Have you seen?
I did not watch season 1. I may watch season 2 now because, of course, you're a Pittsburgh guy.
I need to watch it too. I would love this kind of stuff.
All right, we'll show you Connor, not Mr. Helia girl Connor, but this is a
another
different
Connor.
Here's the disappointing thing. Do you mean to tell me poor Connor couldn't find love here in Pittsburgh? He has to go to Las Vegas and live in a bubble to find.
I suppose, and he's young. I mean,
There it is.
There he
there's
is.
Connor.
He's only 23, but yeah, it's funny because the first season, I think it was in Fiji. That's where they're all together in this island, but now they are going to be in Vegas in the bubble, you know, during these times. But I'm looking forward to watching Pittsburgh native and everybody. So this premieres on August 24th.
So we were just seeing a picture of Connor there. This is what I love. So CBS sends us information about the contestants for, you know, all of their shows that are about to premiere and new seasons coming out. When they sent us information about these contestants, they also included their zodiac sign. So just in case you were wondering, Connor is a Cancer, and he also is brainy, loves to sing karaoke, and has been working on his dance moves in quarantine, which is what we just saw there.
And he went to Duquesne.
And how did he not find love in Pittsburgh? I am just so sad.
I don't know, but maybe he'll find it on this show because they win a lot of money.
Yeah,
If
in
he ends
addition
up
to finding their match, they set out for failure though. There's 11 people in this, okay, so 11, right? So what if people start to match right off the get-go? Then one person is the odd man out or odd woman out.
I know. But I'm going to tune in. You know, I love all these reality shows, The Bachelor, The Bachelorette. This is very similar. How did I not watch the first season?
I don't know, you can go back and binge watch it.
Yeah, I know.
I came across this on Twitter the other day, and I think a lot of us are looking for comfort, some in traditional ways, some maybe not so much, but there's a therapy dog that's been roaming around New York City who used to visit hospitals. Well, he can't go into the hospitals right now. So now he's out on the streets and helping people who are out working, frontline workers, just paying them a visit. And I love, his name is Buddy. He's wearing his mask around his neck here. Do you see?
He is so cute.
So CBS posted this video, and it is amazing and also not that surprising how much joy he is bringing to people out on the streets.
Yep.
It's rare to see New York City streets so empty. So to have this dog come up and spend a little bit of time with people
I know.
is so touching.
I love it. And I mean, anytime I see any cute animal video on social media, it makes me happy. So this one
Just even
especially
seeing the
makes me
video.
happy. Yeah, he does a lot of good things. So I also think it's interesting, Heather, if you talk to people, friends, family, some of their habits they develop during quarantine. Have you developed any TikTok?
Yeah, I guess that would be it. Yeah, for me.
Well, I want to bring up a good friend of mine. His name is Ryan Tingle. So we met at Point Park University. Look at these photos. So Ryan, to give you a little bit of background while we show you some of his incredible photography, he has been living and teaching English around the world.
I love that one.
I love it too. So he was recently in Poland teaching English. He had to come back in early April, but this is where he met his girlfriend, Ariana Babrai. So when they were living there together in Poland, they met. They're an item now. She's back here in Pittsburgh. So this is what he's doing during his time here at home, taking these beautiful photos
So
of her.
he's never taken pictures before? He's not?
No, oh no, he does great work of scenery. So if you go on his Instagram, Travelingo, he has all of these great images in Italy and Poland and Spain. But now he's, you know, working on his people skills. It's interesting to see what people
I'm glad you shared
develop.
those with us.
I know, I thought they were fun, really pretty.
Very creative too.
Yeah.
And also, the bridge is empty. I mean, that's the other, how
the other
able
thing.
to take pictures like that because there's no
Yeah,
other
there's no cars interrupting them. So, but good
All right,
images.
great work by Ryan. Thanks,
Yes.
Celina. Okay, well, we are going to take a break, and when we come back, we are looking at a new way of learning in an unusual time, of course, for students, teachers, and parents. So how some families are making it work thanks to learning pods. We're going to tell you what these are. Could it be a solution for you? The pros and cons are ahead.
And it's Tuesday, so that means we are playing one of our favorite games. Stay with us for a new round of What's It Worth with Antiques appraiser Dr. Lori as we learn the value of items sent in by you, our PTL viewers.
Also ahead, how to help provide a safety net for those in need during the pandemic. Mikey Hood tells us about the one-day critical needs alert with a special look at parents struggling with childcare during the COVID crisis.
Stay with us. We got a lot of good stuff coming up on PTL. We'll be right back after this short break.